guys, we got this great clip from one of our long content videos. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Enjoy. So this is absolutely true. If we just want to renovate this thing and put it back on the market as long-term rentals, that's the quickest path forward. And honestly, that's typically the path that we would choose. We like this path of least resistance. We like to do things fast, but it might not be the most profitable. It might not be the highest and best use, and it might not be what's best for the community. So we're trying to take all of this into consideration, and we do this on every project that we get into, guys. We're value-add real estate investors, and part of that is figuring out what's the highest and best use for every project. So we're going through these calculations in our mind's eye and trying to put down on paper, hey, is the reward great enough, not just for us, but great enough for the community at large, right? Like, so will this be well received? Will we do all of this work and cost ourselves money and then everyone will say, we don't want to buy there, we just want to rent? Or will what we think, what we're probably leaning toward, at least we're considering, is that likely if we do it, it will be well received. So regulatory is something that you have to think about. There obviously are market risks that come along with this. So because of the extra time that goes into this project now, if we want to do the condo conversion, the market could shift, right? Like right now, I don't think that it'll shift too badly, but it's possible. Right now, if we take the extra time and jump through the hoops and spend the extra money, that'll put us maybe 6 or 8 months further down the road than where we would have been if we just went straight rental with them the way that they've always been. And who knows what will happen with the real estate market. It could crash, it could collapse. There could be no demand at the end of this. I mean, there's all kinds of things that can happen given enough time. So that's something that you have to think about. The market risks are real when you add time delays and you add the money that you have to invest. So these are things that you have to consider when you're considering a condo conversion. Also, the third sort of con, we're going to do a significant renovation on this building. So this is less for us, but many times you could buy something that doesn't need an incredible lift or a lot of renovation. But by turning it into a condo, you will have to do extra renovations. You will have to put in fire suppressions, or you may have to change things about the building to make it so that you can sell them as condos. In this case, we've bought a shell of a building that's going to be renovated anyways, so there's less of that, but it's something for you to think about when you're thinking about whether or not your apartment house should become a condo building. And number 4, the last one that I'll give you as a con against becoming a condo or doing a condo conversion, that's management and maintenance, right? So when we renovate a property for long-term rentals, we know exactly who's going to manage it. We know exactly what's going to happen. People will move in, they'll move out. We'll do what's called a turn, where we rent it to you for a year. Somebody moves out. We go in and we spruce it back up. We rent it to the next guy. Rents go up, or they go down, or they go sideways. It doesn't matter. We know who's going to manage it. We know what that takes. That's the business that we're in. So now if we did this condo conversion and we start selling these units, there's a whole new set of management. We have to set up HOAs or condo associations. We have to have common area maintenance set up. You have to set up bank accounts so that people pay into the condo association and things can be done like upkeep. So if we own it as a long-term rental, we're responsible for all of that. We're going to make sure the roof doesn't leak. We're going to make sure that the pipes work if there's a plumbing problem. In a condo conversion, there's going to be a condo association who's going to be responsible for a lot of this stuff. And then there's going to be 9 separate, in the case of this building, 9 separate homeowners who have to know how to live and cooperate with each other. So we have to create the rules, a set of rules, and we have to set it up so that everybody knows what happens going in. You know, they pay in what's called a condo association fee. There's a condo association management, and they're responsible for everything on the outside of the building, the roof and stuff like that, the plumbing from the building to the sewer system. And then the individual owners, they're responsible for everything inside. And so you have to set all of that up through your condo association. And this is an extra step. This is something that, quite honestly, many people don't think about, that you have all of these different hoops that you're going to jump through in order to be able to sell 9 individual condos as opposed to just selling a building that has 9 units in it. This is the way our mind works. We like to tell people on this channel, we like to tell you guys on this YouTube community what we're doing, how we do it. So learning something new, that's a pro to condo conversions. At least it is for me, Robbie Crager, the Flip Flop Flipper. I'm always liking the idea of learning a new skill set, the idea of doing something differently. And so in this case, we've never done this before. I've done thousands of renovations, buy, fix, and sell. We've got a nice rental portfolio. We own some hotels, but we've never done a condo conversion. So that excites me. And I need to determine, and my partners and I will have to discuss this and talk about is this the way to go? I don't want to just do it because Robbie gets excited about it. That could happen, but that is something that's a pro for me, is that I get to learn something new, or that the team would get to learn something new. Hey guys, thanks for watching that. Subscribe to our channel, watch this next, and then also check out the pinned content for more great content, guys. God bless.